Boo. We're live. I'm live over here on the YouTubes. So today I'm doing some work on a high level account for one of my members, and I thought, do you know what? Why don't I go on a live stream, because you just got to do the content thing, haven't you? Got to do content on the internet. Let's move this over here, my little live stream window. So say hey if you're here, if you're watching. Let me know if you're live, but also pop a little comment if you're watching the replay. It's been an interesting day today, by the way. Signed a new client up today on a monthly recurring, which is fantastic. Also celebrating that one of my clients has just gone over £1 million in services sold in the last 4 months, and just shy of £400,000 of that I generated. So that is exciting. So celebrating that. Also been desperately hungover today because I went out for a few drinks last night with some of the dads, with a couple of the dads. And also in really sad news, the UK's lost a lovely comedian, lovely fella called Jimmy Cricket. He was a lovely, lovely guy. My wife just sent me this picture of me and him. It's not focusing, obviously, because that's what these things do. There's our Jimmy. He was very famous. His thing would be like, "Come here, come here." He was Irish, and his punchline was always like, "There's more, there's more. Lean in, lean in." Or his catchphrase rather, not punchline. But yeah, he was such a lovely guy. So yeah, such a shame. From Ireland, but lived in Rochdale, and he was. We met him during when Gemma was kind of helping with the production of the Panto, the Rochdale Panto. So yeah, lots of love going to May, his wife. He was always on at I think it was the Lindeen. It was the Lindeen Hotel in Blackpool. He was often appearing there. So still working, writing. So yeah, it's a sad thing. So I've been thinking about him today, but yeah, I mean, I wasn't especially close. We've chatted, we've hung out together and stuff like that, and he just made you feel so warm and welcome and everything, which is lovely. Very nice, lovely guy. Anyway, what are we doing? So it just occurred to me that I need to not be showing private data on this live stream, don't I? So let me on the old Stream Deck. Let's see what scenes we've got. Oh, there's my other view. Just going through. I did a stream with a guy called Dan. There's Dr. Dan, and it seems all my preloaded scenes seem to not be right. Oh, here we go. Look, I might have that. No, we've got my screen. There's my screen. That'll do. That's all we need. So we've got me and the screen. So let's load up what we're loading. Today I'm working on an account for a company called the Fame School. Nice guy called Joe runs that. And he has identified that because he has different companies within the Fame School, he wants to actually do it as the Fame Group. But today we're working on something for the Fame School, which is when people sign up for a trial, they get reminders and all that good stuff with workflows. And then if after the trial has, or after the free session has been, or I can't remember if it is free, but after they've had their trial, I'm pretty sure it's free. It then rolls into charging them, but it also sends him a message saying, did they show up? Because if they didn't show up, then it shouldn't roll on to charging them. So we're working through all this stuff now. September trial class. This is the workflow that we've made. I don't think there's nothing scary on this screen, so I will share it. So here on the screen, actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open up Ecamm, and I'm going to move me from there to there. So now when I'm looking there, it looks like I'm looking at the workflow. There we go. There's my little 10:15 bedtime reminder, but we're going to do a late one today. Anyway, so if you're here, just drop in the chat. I've already said that. And one thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to bump up my audio, see if that affects that. No, it doesn't. If you are watching and thinking, my God, this is boring, then I'm inclined to agree with you. So sorry about that. Let's go back to Ecamm and just check my sound levels. They seem to be okay. When I speak up, let's just bump this up a little bit more so you can hear my squeaky quiet little voice. And there we go. All right, that should be fine. In theory, I would stop playing and then go back to it, but stop the stream, but screw it. Why the heck not? Let's just keep on rocking. So, what were we doing on this? So we needed to do an invoice template for the product. I'm trying to remember where the hell that was. Now, one good thing that we can do, and I'm just going to navigate to it, is I'm going to duplicate that tab for a start. I'm going to come out that workflow, and I'm going to go to the Ask AI. Because this Ask AI thing is pretty powerful. It's basically like having Claude in your HighLevel account, which you can do. You can connect Claude to HighLevel, but I'm sure it was this chat. There was this thing with this invoice template. So here we go. Go to payments products, create your subscription product with the correct price. Pretty sure we already did that. And then create an invoice template for it in payments. And then between the 7-day wait and the welcome email, add send invoice. That was it. Because what were we trying to do? This is the problem with me. I'm all in on something, and then I kind of forget where we were at. So let me just see what the initial prompt was. After like 7 days, rolled into a subscription. Yeah. So I just basically told it to set up the workflow, and it just went and did it, which was pretty cool, to be fair. Set the trigger, add confirmation SMS, add the wait until step. Yeah, because the important thing there is you need to wait for the date. So it sets when it is. It does the appointment status, and then it waits until the date, and then says, hey, trial starts today. And then it waits. Actually, we changed that, didn't we? We changed it to like a day before to say, actually, your trial's tomorrow. Let me have a look. Quick response. Today's the day. Well, there we go. I guess we did do it for today, Tony. Right, so what I'm going to do is in here, I'm going to do the invoice. There you go, send invoice. And we're going to... Look, we haven't got an invoice template. We need to go make one of those. So let me just jump out of here again, because as I navigate around, I don't want to be showing you personal stuff on this sub account. So we go to payments, invoices and estimates. Actually, he hasn't got any invoices in here yet. It's a very new sub account, so I think we're very safe with this. Invoices and estimates, templates. Actually, let me just check that the product exists. It does. I already made this. I remember that. So let's do templates. Going to do new template, and we're going to make one from scratch. So the Fame group. It needs to come from the Fame. No, this is the Fame school, isn't it? This one. We'll leave it as that. We could change it after. Anyway, add product. And this one is gonna have. This is the one where it was at 60, or was it 65? Do you know? Damn it, I can't find it now. Right, let's jump out of here and go to products. And where was it? It was the Fame school monthly fee. There it was. And that was 65. So why did that not show up in the thing? It didn't show up in the thing. So go back to templates. I didn't save what I just done, so that's not there. Let's do add product. Well, let's just start monthly. Fame school monthly fee. Am I having a stroke? Why does that not exist? Why does it not exist? Let's have a little look. So this is a white label of the GoHighLevel platform, by the way. So this is my version, which is Visibility Systems, which is part of Visibility Academy. The reason people come to me for their systems like this is because I help you. I help you with it. That's like I'm doing this right now. There's various options available to you. I wonder if this is maybe not live or something. The Fame School monthly fee, pricing, the Fame School monthly fee. Look, it's called at 78.83, but it says 65. That's where we were going wrong, because that one came up, didn't it? You may recall that. So let's change that to £65. And we'll save that one, lads, and then we'll go back. I don't know why I keep doing the Irish accent. If you're offended by that, grow up. Doing accents isn't offensive at all, unless you're saying bad things. Okay, so that is the Fame School monthly fee invoice, and I can't actually remember why we were doing this as an invoice, but I'm pretty sure that was covered in the Ask AI conversation I was having. So let's go have a little look now there, shall we? Why did we do the invoice? It was because... Do you know what? I'm just going to ask it. Remind me. Why did we use an invoice for this? Because it'll just go through and it'll tell me why, but I just cannot remember. The trial is free, so there's no order form payment up front. Oh, yeah. They need a capture card details. Yeah, I can't actually remember why we did it this way. I'm going to have to speak with Joe, but we're just going to build what we said we were going to build. We don't need my little brain getting involved here, do we? So let's, did we save that? We didn't save that. So let's call this new trial invoice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask Joe, why did we do it that way? I was caffeinated that day. That's all I'm going to say. So let's see. Has that updated? No, it has not. So let's click it again. I feel like it's not going to update with the... Yeah, there it is. Look, boom, new trial invoice. Let's choose Joe. That's live. Email and text. Sounds good to me. So it's going to biff that to them to buy that. I can't remember why we did the whole send invoice thing. I honestly cannot remember why, but hey, we're here. I nearly said we're here, we're queer, but I don't know about you, but I'm not. Not that there's anything wrong. I'm not having a go. We're going to make an email from name from me, but we can leave all that because it's going to go to later. Which user that going to? It's going to a particular user called Joe. And it's going to say trial attend. Why am I shouting? Did they come to the trial? Hey, Joe. Did contact full name attend their trial session? What we're doing is we're going to insert a trigger link. And what trigger links do is it's just a link in an email that goes somewhere. And what that then does is it triggers an action, very imaginatively titled trigger links. So yes, they showed. I'm going to turn these into links in a moment. They showed. No, they did not. Sad face. And what we're going to do is we're just going to save that for now because the trigger links don't exist yet. So we should. So if we go on over to marketing and trigger links, before we do that, let's open a new tab with sites and let's go to one of his sites. And let's go to his websites and we're just going to throw in the Fame group. I'm going to rename this quickly because it's not unsubscribe. It's just the Fame group internal pages. Let's just call it that. This is where I'm putting like an unsubscribe success, which is also a trigger link. Honestly, that doesn't even matter, that thing there. Let's do that. We're going to just jump back to the pages. We're going to add a quick page. And we're going to just duplicate this little bugger. And then we're going to, can I say that on here? I said it in a funny accent, so maybe I'll be okay. Clone page in this website. Here we go. Anyway. Did somebody text me or something a minute ago? That was Wes Draper doing his checkout. I'm in an accountability relationship with several people. I'm such a slag. And pardon me. And we check in and some of us check out. When I say some of us, I mean Wes. I don't check out. And I do these ridiculously long check-ins in the morning. And it just keeps you accountable of all the stuff you've got to do. And did you do it? That's the point of the checkout. Did you do it? Are you in any kind of an accountability thing? Let me know. Right. So it's not unsubscribe. So response received. Wasn't that fun. Publish. And we're going to change this link. Although, to be honest, the only person who ever sees that is literally, what's his name? Joe, when he clicks these links. Anyway, so let's go back to the trigger links. We're making a trigger link. Stop clicking around, Tony. Right, so let's go to marketing, trigger links. So we've already got this unsubscribe one, and the reason that we have that is just so that in our emails we can say, hey, if you don't want to hear from us anymore, click this link to unsubscribe. And that's good for a lot of reasons. I'll do another video probably at some point about that inside of Visibility Academy. But the fact is we don't want them clicking the mailgun unsubscribe link at the very bottom. We want them clicking our link because then we can keep them in the system and mark them so that we don't mail them, which is effectively unsubscribing them. But if they sign up, or if they have a product or whatever, and they send the thing going, "Oh, I forgot my password," we want that to deliver. So that's why we do that. There we go. I guess I don't need to do a separate video on it. Add trigger link, attended. And what URL is it going to go to? That one. Then we're going to add another link, not attended. And we're just going to put the same link because it doesn't matter the link that it goes to. It just needs to register the click. Okay. And it's only Joe that's going to get these anyway. So now let's go back over here and let's go to this internal notification. And we're going to rename it. Email Joe. Ask if they showed. Okay, so then we go down to here and we go, did they show? We're going to turn this into a link. And we're going to go click on this thing here. And these are our trigger links. And we're going to do attended for yes, they showed. And oops, action. All right, new window, whatever. And no, they did not. As the other one. Now, we do actually need to do some stuff with that. But we're not going to do that now. We're just going to save that. Kapow. And then it's going to do that wait thing. Now, if they did show, what do we want to happen? I think I need to talk to Joe about that. But if they did not show, we don't want it to send the invoice. So that's a separate little workflow. Now, there's a couple of ways you could do that. You can make another workflow, or you can go into Advanced Builder and have parallel workflows and stuff. I'm just going to do another workflow. I'm going to, that's saved. Cancel. So weird. What that thing, but hey, I'm just going to unpublish that. There we go. We're going to go out. I'm going to make a new workflow, create a workflow. By the way, Kinky Boots is a musical and he's putting on a show about it. He's putting on a production of Kinky Boots. So that's what that's all about. Who's that? That's my new client that I signed up today. He's been having troubles with his Google Ads, so we're going to fix those for him. Okay, so we're going to call this one trigger link no show. Okay, and we're going to rename that trial no show, specifically because I'm going to do trigger link clicked, and then you have to do a filter to say what trigger link. Trigger link is not attended. Save trigger. And we're going to remove them from that other workflow, which is Fame School Trial, I want to say. Pretty sure that's what it was, wasn't it? I don't see any others that fit the description. I may as well publish that because the trigger link is an internal thing. So that happened. Next, yeah, Fame School Trial. Look, there it is. So I need to, this is where I need to remember things, folks. I need to remember things. Joe, why invoice? I'm a bit concerned that when I say, Joe, why, just talk me through this. Why did we choose to do it as an invoice? He's going to go, honestly, couldn't tell you, Tony. You said that's what we needed to do. So it's going to be a 20-minute conversation retracing our steps, probably. That is the downside to doing in-person sessions with me versus online sessions, because the online sessions are recorded. And I realized near the end, I was like, damn it, we should have recorded this. Joe, so why invoice and then trigger link. Action. Okay, cool. So we've done that. We've done that. We're going to tag trial, tag purchase. Oh, and an important thing is I need to give him the email that talks about accessing the portal, because he's set up a portal for all of his members, which actually should be part of that workflow. Should we go check that? The Fame School trial. Let's see what they get access to. Yikes, not that one. I did the wrong thing, haven't I? Was it called September trial class? It was, right. So let's go to that trigger link and change what they're getting pulled out of. September trial class enrollment. There we go. We're probably going to have to update that when we're past the whole September thing. But yeah, was it something to do with having to wait till September for the class? I can't remember. Let's ask Joe. Hey, Joe, sorry for the late night message. You don't have to listen to or reply to it now. I'm just working on stuff. Do you recall why we actually decided to do it as an invoice? There was something to do with taking payments and it being an invoice. Can you remember why we landed on that solution? Okay. All right. I wonder if I can go back in and chop that bit out. Not the sending of message, but the fact that I just showed messages on there. In fact, let me just go back to this. Let me see if there's anything dodgy. Anything dodgy or whatnot on here? There is nothing on this screen that is personal or whatever. So lucky boy. This is the downside to doing stuff late at night. It's 10:35, which is not late at all by my standards. But at the same time, when I'm hungover and think I'm going to be sick because I ate pizza, which was probably not the right thing for my stomach, that's what I did. Anyway, why did we do subscription charge? Subscription and invoice. Send invoice requires manual payment for the contact. Let's see what it's telling me. It was the closest available action in the workflow builder. It's not truly auto charge. Here's the thing. Send invoice, sends the contact an invoice. They have to click and pay manually. True auto charge charges the saved card with no action. These are quite different experiences. You specifically said you wanted to auto charge. Because we were doing it so that they were booking on the calendar. I think I need to have a little chat with Joe tomorrow, don't I? Instead of send invoice, look for create subscription or add to subscription plan. See, they weren't an option. I think what it was there was just no facility to add them to a subscription. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So this was our solution. So let's go back to that one. Because it's saying, what's it saying? Create subscription or add to subscription plan. And I'm saying neither of those exist. See? Don't exist. So that's probably why we did it that way. Can you hear my dog snoring, by the way? And do we have create? Whoops. I could probably make it do it on Stripe, to be fair, but we don't want to be doing that. I don't want to do that. So this way, it basically sends in the thing, and then there. That should then charge them every month. We will see. We will see. So anyway, it sends the invoice, And then we need, we actually need to wait till they've paid the invoice. Don't we? So is there a, a wait step would be great. Until the contact takes a specific action. No, not that one. Yeah, come on, confirm. Until specific conditions are met. Ooh. I wonder if I could make it so that when they've paid, it tags them. Could we do that? When they pay the invoice, I feel like just breaking it here, and like if I just do copy all actions from here, and then cancel out and say yeah, confirm, and then I'm just going to make a new workflow, I think. And then paste it in there, because I think we're going to call it subscription started. And then I'm just going to paste these, and there's the things that we just removed. So I'm actually going to remove these now. Delete all actions from here. That's saving. And then we go to this one, subscription started, and then they get the, hey, welcome to the family, blah, blah, blah. So next, I'm going to just show you my beautiful face, because I need to go copy an email from somewhere, from another account. Sorry, we need that to be right. So let's just do that. Fame School subscription started. Okay, cool. Right. So let's jump out of that. I'm going to switch the sub account to our good friends over at Rethink Drink. What they do, may as well give them a quick shout out. What they do is when people lose control of their drinking, ironic that I'm hungover right now, by the way. When people lose a grip of their drinking, they typically only have one option, and that's give up completely. Or the other option is carry on as you are. But there is another option, and that is a thing called the Sinclair method, and Rethink Drink help people with that. And the way that it works, which is, I think, very clever, is it... Where's my template? Here we go. Here's my template. The way that the Sinclair method works is that you take a pill and you wait an hour, and then you drink as usual. And what happens is you just don't get the reward ding, 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 ding in your head. And after a while, your body goes, I'm not bothered about this anymore. And some people, it takes months to years. Some people, it just takes, a few months to hit what they call extinction. Right, so we're going to clone. No, we're not. We're going to share. Oh, that's lame, doing it that way. Ugh, right, and then I have to open it in another tab. I have to log in. Oh, that's a ball ache. It annoys me when they change things. Right, what we got? Come on. So I'm now going to apply this to this other sub account. If I... Sometimes high level changes things, and I'll be honest with you, it breaks things. And it used to be that when you shared a trigger link or when you shared a snapshot or something, it just worked. It went, all right, oh, you're logged in. I can see you logged in. Where do you want to share that to now? What account do you want to put that in? But now it goes, oh, sign up for high level. I'm like, I'm using it, dingbat. And then and then when you get through, when you log in, it doesn't work. It's stupid. Right, add template. Now say what location. What a ball ache that was. What a ball ache. The Fame School. There we go. Going to add it to that. Clone that template. You're wasting my time. Come on. There we go. Email template cloned. Let's go check out that email template, shall we? So we go back to the Fame School. And I'm going to share my screen again. There it is. And what I need to do, actually, I'm going to show me again. While I just edit this email, I need to check there's nothing sensitive to whatever the heck I'm talking about. To Rethink Drink. Download the app. There's that. With these credentials, bish, bash, bosh, let's get rid of that. Squelch. Let's also get rid of that footer. And then why are we in this? Oh, saved items. Oh, for God's sake. Right, okay. Right, subscription. So I've got my little boy tomorrow. His mum and sister have gone away, and so he's staying at Nana and Granddad's tonight. That's why I can work late. But I've got him all day tomorrow, so if I don't get this done now, it's going to be a bit of a pain doing the other stuff, what I need to do. So I need to get all this done ideally now, which is just very annoying. Right, what was I working on before? Let's have a look. So I need to go marketing, emails, and find the template. The email template including magic footer, which is this one. Pardon me, and then I need to save this. Hang on. I'm pretty sure this is the correct trigger link as well. I'm pretty sure that we did that. But what I need to do is save this now. Savings. And we're going to save that to there. I'm going to rename that. Magic footer. The reason it's a magic footer is because it helps your emails get like magic. So let's now go back by year. And if we do saved items, there it is. And we'll put that in there. There we go. Okay, so hi first name. Honestly, I think I'm just going to get Joe to write what he wants in this. But let's see. Get in the app. Now, this is going to download them the Rethink Drink app, which we don't want at all. Download the Go Collab app onto your phone and or tablet. Download the app here. So we need to change the links now. Now, the good news is I can just use their I can use their links. GoHighLevel, and I want to see if there's a thing on your to get the thing. Wow, we can. I want it to just tell me the links to the apps where it just goes, yeah, get the apps. I guess we need to do it this way. So let's share. Copy. Let me just have a look at the app here. Yeah, that link looks good. We'll test it. We'll see what's going on. What's going on? Right, not that. Here we go. So for Apple users, let's just change the link from the Rethink Drink link to that one. And we're going to change this link here as well. And then we're going to do the same for the Google one. I mean, this should be a template, actually, shouldn't it? Like with the that's kind of what I'm making, isn't it? Now, so let's go to the Google Play one here. Let's do that. Just do that. Boom, boom, boom. And then Android users, let's get that link. Let's change that. Come on, let's not slow down here. Okay, you can also access the community online. So I need to check his community link now as well. Golly gosh. Let's go see over here. So memberships. I don't think I'm going to show you his client portal link and everything because, do you know why? Because I don't trust you. You're just people of the internet. No, because he might not want people to know the link to his inner circle thing and all that good stuff. And also because there's going to be kids and adults in there. So kids and their parents. So we want to limit. We want to limit the weirdos. I'm not saying you're a weirdo, but you know who you are. So membership. I need to look at the membership link. I need to confirm that with him. So we need to address that. I'm just going to highlight that in that color because we need to change it. Doop. Welcome to the Foam School. Joe Martin, principal. I think that's it. Let's save that template. Is that what it was going to say? Actually, link attendance. I think that's it. I think that's it. So I need to update Joe on that. So I'm going to send him another quick voice note. Okay, Mr. Joe. So where we're at, I've kind of done a bunch of the stuff that we needed to do. I just need to maybe get you on a Zoom just to go through a couple things and show you a couple things that you need to edit. And we need to decide what the link to the portal is going to be. So it's going to be something dot the Fame Group .co.uk. So, for example, portal.thefamegroup.co.uk or members.thefamegroup. So we need to figure out what that's going to be. And and so we need a little chit chat about that, basically. But pretty much everything's done now, so we just need to tweak a couple of things, tweak a couple of emails. So that's where we're at. Hope you're good. Okay. Well, there we go. Let's get off that. There we go. Right. So let's save some stuff. That's saved. That's been saved. I need to just kind of go through the workflow with him really and just be like, hey, how are we doing with this? What happens here? What do you want to happen here? Just that sort of thing. Okay, so next up, we're going to do some work on the Ray Green ball. So that's fun. Right. So that's a ball that we run every year. Do you know what I am going to do, actually? In the background, I'm going to play some music by Stream Beats. And I don't know if you're going to get the music coming along through, but if it does come up, then at least, yeah, Stream Beats by Harris Heller. All of his music is what's the word I'm looking for? DMCA free for your live streams and safe to use in your YouTube videos. So so let's just find one of his playlists and just put some stuff on. Dream Beats original? Stream Beats. I do wonder if he's actually pulled out like all of his stuff, you know? Like ambient gold. Maybe we need a Spotify playlist. Let's do that instead. Let's get Spotify running. Let's just do this. I'm guessing the wife's not listening to the Usual Crime podcast, or is she? Let's find out. Is she? She is not. So let's just drop in Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Probably that one there. And let's just play that one. Bit of streaming music. There we go. A bit of something chill. Is that a playlist? Yeah, it's a playlist. That's all right, isn't it? I don't know if you can hear this actually. We'll find out. We'll find out at some point. But it's just something in the background for me. Right, so the Ray Green Ball. Let's talk about that. So the Ray Green Ball raises money for charity. We have a jolly good time doing it. We've done Greatest Showman. We've done Moulin Rouge. We've done something else. The Great Gatsby. And this next year we're doing Casino Royale, which is great because we get to blend casino stuff with obviously James Bond stuff. So that's pretty cool. So what we're doing now is we need to find the sub account for a start. And we need to make the tickets go live and all that jazz. Which honestly is tiring, but it needs to be done. Now, she wants this year, she wants £5. Oh, she wants a thing for a draw, like a raffle. which honestly I'm losing the will to live on this one. So let's I tell you what, let's have a laugh. Let's have a quick play with a toy. Let's have a quick play with a toy. Because let's open up the AI studio. Now the AI studio is very, very cool. It makes some epic stuff. But when it comes down to building websites and stuff, it is a bit of a dingus. Because if you want to then put it in a high level page, it kind of doesn't, it loses functionality. So what you can do is you can make it in AI Studio and then go, hey, copy this. So that's what we're going to do. So make me in fact, shall we just real quick find my little terminal here. I made an app that was basically Whisperflow, but it's my own one. Where is that? There it is. And I need to launch this as a proper. That. I think that's all I need. Let's find out. Let's see if that's all we need. There it is. Look. So I made my own Whisperflow. It's pretty cool. I didn't know it was listening. Royal Bowl, and I want to be full. You can have one, or you can have 3 tickets for £10. Ah, this is part of the problem that I made. Get out. Get out. What the hell, man? Wait, what's dictating here? Oh, it's not the Whisperflow thing dictating. I want you to make me a landing page for a quiz for the Casino Royale ball. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what was going on there. So let's just do that. Let's do that. Okay, so I want the prizes to be I'm wondering what's going on here. What is going on here at all? I think I might have to type. Is it Bollinger? Yeah. Why is that one £3,500, whereas the others are worth? Oh, because it comes in a suitcase. Worth up to, what was the set that we saw? It was that one. 59. Where did we have £80? We did get £80 from somewhere. Honestly, I'm probably going to change that. I'm not happy if they Google it and see that it's now not on for sale at 80. They might be like, you scammers. But for now, we'll leave that. We're just going to. Oh, and I'm going to add it. I'll be adding it a. Oh, here we go. Which page layout do you prefer? I don't know. Fuck it, that one. I need to. I don't know. Language? How are we for language on YouTube streams? Do we get told off for stuff? I don't know. Either way, we're going to get this. We're going to get this page done. It's just a quick way of doing it, and it's just for a laugh. Yeah, this first one. Now, I actually built a very nice landing page somewhere, and I can't remember where it is. So let's go here to sites. Is it inside or what? By the way. I might have done it in the Visibility Academy one. Let's look at that. But I made this one with Claude and I ended up putting it in a page. And unless I was just looking at maybe I was just looking at the Claude page. I think maybe that's what I was doing. Let's look at Claude. This was a little while ago as well. Let's look at my weird requests in Claude, shall we? In fact, let's just search. Casino Royale landing page. Here we go. Download and open. Boom, boom. Right, so what I'm going to do, here's a little tiplet. Actually, yeah, no, I can download this, can't I? Copying. Yeah, I was going to do publish artifact. Actually, I think I can get away with not doing that. So let's just close that. Is that still doing its thing? That's still doing its thing. Let's do a new funnel. I'm just gonna drop this in. Do you know what? I should actually cloned probably the Gatsby one. But oh well. Let's throw in here a code block. And let's drop all of that in there. It does duplicate the HTML tags and all that jazz, but It's no great big deal. But this is the page as it stands. See these buttons. This is where I need to add stuff, you know. Is this still Stream Beats?
By Roald Dahl.
Oh, right.
Read by Miranda Richardson.
Pippa's having the witches. God, it's late. Let me just... Hello, I've turned it off. Yes. Yes. It just kept playing here. No, love you. Love you, bye. Yeah, we don't get Spotify anymore. The wife's on it now. So anyway, GHL booking form embeds here. I'm just curious, really, what's going on here with all of this background. I tell you what. How about this? We are going to do what I thought. I'm gonna grab this link here. Oh, it's because I've embedded it. I wonder if... Yeah, look, here's what we're meant to have done. Here's what we're meant to do. The background, it's just the page needs to be black. That's all it is. Look, background. Make it black. And then preview it again. And then maybe I've done it wrong. I don't. Either way, it's still looking good. Oh, let's save it. Maybe I didn't save it. I know I didn't save it. I just clicked the link. I assumed it auto-saved, don't you know? But tap to enter, and yeah, there you go. Look, black background. There we go. Stuff doesn't look weird now. Good. Right, now what I need to do is can we preview code? Yeah, we can. Right. Okay, what we need to do now, actually, I need to... Oh, you git. I need to not preview custom codes because that just broke the world. So what we need to do is go in and just grab that bit that has where it says embed GHL custom code. Embed. Oh, okay. Let's do type GHL. Oh, because it's rendered it all like that. Is it? Tap to enter? No. Hang on a minute. High level gallery embeds here. Yeah, you see, this is where it's dodgy, isn't it? Sponsorship, tickets, booking form. Here we go. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate that. And then here we go. We're just going to go up here. We're going to edit the first one. We're going to go back down to the bit with the booking form. and we're going to delete. Are we in the top one? We're editing the first one. So everything booking form downwards can go. And hopefully we don't break everything. That's what I'm thinking. I have a feeling that we might, to be honest with you, ladies and gents. But this is how we find stuff out, because that's just how we find stuff out, isn't it? You've got to experiment. So we're going to delete all of this, choose it all, delete it all. Hopefully the page just ties it together. In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? What we're going to do? And then footer. Right, so, yeah, look, that gun barrel sequence, you see? That comes after. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chuck in now. I'm going to chuck in the form and see if that works. Which is a one-step order form. And I'm just going to bob that in between them. It looks hideous, but we're going to ignore that for now. Yeah, we're just going to ignore that for now. I'm thinking maybe actually have the order form on another page or in a pop-up. Anyway, let's look at the preview and see if it breaks. Well, that's working. That loads. All this seems to be working so far. There's our horrendous form. And that's where it's going to go. Well, it's not where it's going to go. It's basically just going to be in the middle. Now, styling is a bit goofy. Yeah, I think that's going to work. The agent, single tickets, table of 10, reserve now, pay later. I might just make these go to payment links. Do I want to do that? I feel like that's going to be a good shout. If I can just make payment links. Because we've got... Yeah. All right, cool. We're going to do that. It's going to be easier. So here's how you do a payment link. Because it looks official and everything, which is pretty cool. Let's do products. Because they already exist, don't they? But we've got Moulin Rouge and Great Gatsby and stuff like that. So we need basically reserve table of balance. Reserve a table of 10. Did we do it for 50 or is it 20? I thought we reserved it for less. Let's have a little lookity-do over here. And look at in fact, raygreenball.co.uk. Everyone go there now and buy a ticket for an event that's already passed. Yeah, we got rid of the reserve a table option, didn't we? Well, gosh and darn it. Let's go here and look at... Did we do Moulin Rouge as the last? Oh, we did. Yeah, that was the most recent one that we did. Oh, well. So I think that's the homepage. So it wasn't that one. That's the preview page, I think, that I did. I just want to see... damn it. I just want to see how much we were doing it for. That's all it was. But I'm sure it's £20. Either way. Do you know what? It's late. I don't care anymore. I'm going to put this to bed. I'm going to put this to bed and myself. I think we've done just over an hour of inane rambling. We built some stuff. I think we're going to have these buttons go to on the website. We're going to have we got any of these open? Yeah, all of these are the right one. So when it says book your place, it just goes down to there. And I think what it'll do is we'll go to this. And then when they click on these, instead of going to here, it'll just open a payment link. And the payment links, they're smart. They just look like this. Where it says table sponsor 100, for example. They have to do address and phone, and then the redirection to a custom URL when it's done it is just better. Otherwise, it just pops up going, thank you for your payment, which, to be fair, we could do. Powered by, we change this to Visibility Academy. We can have terms and conditions on there that we have filled in. I think that's what we're gonna do. We do need business name on there as well. For some weird reason, it doesn't show that. For that anyway. But yeah, they can add more than one. They can adjust the quantity if they want. So that's good. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Table sponsor. In fact, look, we can add another product. Yeah, look, table reservation, £20. I knew it. And then add another product. Now it does default to, look, it's added at least one of them to, so we can't do that. Oh, damn it. Gosh and darn it. So we need a link, a payment link for each one, or embed the thing. Okay, all right. Well, anyway, that's me. Finished talking at you. Not that anyone's there. Goodbye.